Tonight, we meet one of the recipients of this year's Ramon Magsaysay Award, Asia's version of the Nobel Prize. Korvi Rakshand of Bangladesh is the founder of JAAGO Foundation, a non-profit group empowering underprivileged children through education. And Korvi joins us now. Korvi, welcome to The Final Word.
Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me here today.
And congratulations, by the way, on the award. What does it mean for you to be one of the Ramon Magsaysay awardees this year?
I believe such awards actually help us take our work sometimes locally and sometimes also internationally to places where we cannot. Sometimes due to the age, to the exposure, it is hard to reach out to people. So when you get an award like this, which is well known to the world, I think a lot of the work becomes easier. A lot of new doors open up. A lot of networking helps us take our work to different places.
So does that mean that you're going to be expanding JAAGO Foundation internationally after this?
This is something we have been looking for a long, long time, but we did not know how to do that. And through this award, I think we will be able to connect to other awardees who have been doing amazing work. This will connect, and the solutions that we have at JAAGO basically is online education or digital education, which is not a very hard thing, or the network of young people. It is important to take these things in other countries, especially in Asia and South Asia. It is very required, but we did not know how to do it. We were able to create the solution in Bangladesh, but if there is a way we can take it to other countries, especially this award is from Philippines and it is an island. Imagine that we can set up our online schools and take qualified education in those islands. It will be a game changer.
Well, those are exciting prospects, but let's talk a little bit about your beginnings, because your NGO, JAAGO Foundation, provides free education for thousands of underprivileged children across Bangladesh. So where does the NGO get its funding?
So this is interesting that we never went for these big donors, rather engaged individual people to sponsor a child program, which is quite well known abroad. But we thought that why not create the same opportunity for people in Bangladesh who wants to donate. So in Bangladesh, people can actually give 2,000 taka, which is around $27 a month, to sponsor one child's education. So that's one stream of funding. But sometimes we cannot reach many people. So we thought that because Bangladesh is becoming a middle-income country, the country's business sector is growing. So we thought that can these companies also start giving donation like through CSR? So these are the two ways we raise fund. After running JAAGO for some time, now the big donors are coming and seeing that, okay, this youth-led organization can be trusted. They can be also given money. So these are the three ways we actually create or manage our funding.
So how many children are currently under the program, and how many have you helped so far?
So currently we have around 12,000 children getting education right now. Till now we have helped around 13,000 students. 30,000 students.
30,000 students. And I'm sure you have some inspiring stories of student beneficiaries under your NGO, right? Would you care to share?
Yes. So what we do takes a long time to show the example, because it's a 14 to 16 year of education life. So we start with a child who is 3 to 4 years old, and then we keep them teaching through their school life, college and university. And a success story is the boy who imagined to become a rickshaw puller on the first day is studying in United States. His father is a rickshaw puller. His dream was also becoming a rickshaw puller. Last month, a girl whose mother is a domestic support in a slum, that girl went to Armenia in United World College, and just to get admission there for 2 years, it's $90,000. So if you take opportunity even to poor people, it doesn't matter if it's rich or poor, it changes lives. And two of the students actually graduated from JAAGO, and now they came back as teachers, giving back to the communities. I think these are the biggest achievement that we were able to manage.
It's amazing. So you give them the education and you change their dreams for themselves as well. But of course, there were challenges, right? So how did the COVID-19 pandemic impact your foundation and the students, and how did you adapt?
It is really interesting that what the whole world was taught during the COVID is the online education, which JAAGO Foundation have been doing from 2011. So when everyone was facing problem, our problem was a bit different. We were actually helping other organizations, other schools, how to set up the online schools, because we have been doing that for 9-10 years when COVID came. Even we helped the government to set up online education. But our problem was that our students doesn't have smartphone, neither they have computers at home. So they only have button phones. So our teachers actually call those students, every student for half an hour. We were sending homeworks through SMSs. So it was challenging, definitely. But I think the resilience of the teachers, the foundation, and the students and the parents was amazing to see. Some of the parents didn't have phones, so they went to the other house, or maybe only one person had the phone, the father who went for work. So our teachers had to call at night so that they can talk to the students. So those were our challenges, but also our strength was that we knew how the online system was, so we were able to support many other organizations. We were actually doing live on Facebook so that we can reach millions of students who are sitting at home. And they're not underprivileged. They were from privileged background, but those schools couldn't manage the whole online system.
Well, I wish we had more time. I would have loved to get your thoughts on, the Philippine educational system. But unfortunately, that is all the time that we have today. Thank you once again for joining us, Ramon Magsaysay Awardee Korvi Rakshand.